So I backed off from doing 100% raw, or close to 100% raw. Um, and ever since then, I still psychologically and mentally felt like eating more raw foods, more foods as close to nature as possible, is probably going to be really beneficial for my body. And so I've maintained that. I've pretty much tried to stay 70% or higher raw foods, but I do still eat some cooked foods. I try to be smart about what I choose to eat if it's cooked. Like maybe a piece of baked salmon or some steamed broccoli or a baked yam. I do drink red wine almost every night. I eat not hot. I eat dark chocolate, 70 or 85% cacao content, and occasionally I still have a piece of pizza or some rice with my dinner, but that's really rare. I don't do that nearly as often, and I almost always feel crappy afterwards. So anyway, that just gives you a little bit of background about where I'm coming from, and now I want to jump forward to why I've decided to do this 2-week food trial and what my food experiment, and what that experiment has been. For the last, I don't know, year or so probably, I've eaten really practically no refined sugar and no refined white flour. I mean, on the very rare occasion that I'll have a slice of pizza if my husband orders a pizza, but other than that, I really don't even, those are the two things that I really, really steer away from. And also like carbonated beverages and artificial sweeteners. So I've been really good about that for about at least a year now. And I have lost 30 pounds over the course of a year. Well, I've lost 25 until a couple of weeks ago, when I realized that I was eating a lot of nuts and a lot of dry fruits or high sugar, high starch fruits like bananas and dates, medjool dates, and raw almonds are my favorite snack. And I could eat bananas all day. So I noticed that I kind of stalled or plateaued in my weight loss efforts. And that's what motivated me to do this food experiment. And so anyway, today's day 12, and the experiment consisted of this. I decided that for 2 weeks I'd allow myself, in addition to everything else that I don't consume, artificial sweeteners, refined grains, refined sugars, I decided that I'd also eliminate my intake of any nuts, any sweeteners besides stevia, so no agave nectar, or raw maple syrup, well, not raw, but anyway, or anything like that, just stevia. So no nuts, no stevia, and no high starch or high sugar fruits like dates or bananas or mangoes or any other dried fruits. And today's day 12, and I'm happy to report that I've fully lost 5 more pounds since the beginning of my 2-week food experiment, and I've got 2 more days to go. So anyway, I feel like boy, I really found out what it is that's stalling me, and I have been eating more cooked foods the last couple of days especially than I normally do. I think that's because I'm eliminating a lot of the core foods that I normally eat, like nuts and some other dense fruits. But I'm okay with that because I'm getting great results. I feel great, and things are moving along. I got past my hump, and I'm down to the lowest I've been in 13 years weight-wise. So I have 20 more pounds. Well, not even 20. I have 15 to 20 more pounds, depending on my muscle mass that I build and where I get to as far as what I feel like my ideal weight is going to be. So anyway, that's my update for today. I don't know how often I'll do these updates. I might try to do them daily, but I'll at least do another one in 2 days or 3 days after I finish my experiment. And I'll be doing them more often now since I have this video camera. So anyway, I would love to hear your comments. Have you had these kind of experiences with weight loss? What's your experience been with eating a lot of nuts and intense starchy, sugary fruits on raw foods? I just love to hear your feedback, so if you would leave me a message down below in the comments section here on YouTube, that would be great. Anyhow, this is Tracy Partridge Johnson signing off, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to check out my website, www.80percentraw.com. That's all spelled out, EIGHTYPERCENTRAW.com. All right, take care. Bye, everyone.